Artist.com here with John Ponce. So how things go yesterday? I mean, did it go the way you wanted it to go?
No, it didn't. They robbed me. I thought I won the fight. A lot of people thought I won the fight. But, they took the scorecards. They had us out in the middle of the ring. And all of a sudden, the lady that got the scorecards, she called the referee back. And then she gave him the scorecards. And then he gave them to somebody else. Then they gave them back. And it took a long time. And they gave them back to him. And all of a sudden, we got back in the middle of the ring. And then, they gave it to him. And I figured, I talked to a lot of people. A lot of people came up to me and said, you won,
There was nothing, no point deduction, nothing like that?
Yeah, there was a point deduction in the last round. And that might have cost me, maybe they didn't put it down, when maybe one of the judges or two judges didn't put it down. But yeah, they did take away a point from me at the last round.
Do you know what it was for?
Yeah, for holding. They said I was holding, so what can you do? He did warn me a few times, but they took a point away. So that could have cost me the fight, I don't know. They don't let you see the scorecards. They're not gonna, all you can do is just whatever they do, you can't do nothing about it. Once they say the decision, you could appeal it, but what's it gonna do? They ain't gonna do nothing. They can say, maybe we did make a mistake, but it's too late now. They're not gonna go over there and let me go fight today because they made a mistake. Because they already declared him the winner.
All right. So how long you been boxing?
Well, I haven't fought in 25 years. I'm 49 years old, and I just thought I'd make a comeback because I heard about this tournament.
So you started?
But I did start when I was about 10, 11 years old. I boxed for 10 years. Had like 70 fights.
You want to get back into it?
Just to get back, see if I can do it again, and just to get in shape. I lost like over 20 pounds.
Wow. How much were you fighting at?
Right now, 141. I only weighed 135 though. I was like training too hard.
Oh, so you didn't put any weight back on?
No, because I thought I was gonna be fighting at 138, and I ended up fighting at 141.
Okay.
When I weighed in on the morning, I only weighed 135, and I weighed in like this.
With your clothes on?
With my clothes on and all that. Usually just wear with some shorts on, but I weighed in like that. I was still 135. So
the
guy even told me. The guy says, hey. If you weighed less, he goes, I would have to disqualify you, man, because you're too light. He goes, you gotta eat. And I go, I didn't even think I was gonna be this light, man.
Well, how did it feel getting back in there after so long?
It was real nervous, scared. Not really scared, just nervous, but it felt good though, getting back in there. And I'll probably do it again next year.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I'm 49 years old, and I'm gonna do it again.
Good. How
I should have won.
How was training? Getting into
hard, very hard. Man.
Every day.
At the beginning, I was figuring, what am I doing here? I don't think I can do this. And a couple of times I did want to stop, but I didn't give up. I said, I'm just gonna keep going for it, and I did. It was hard though. Believe me, it was hard. But once I got going, after about a month, I felt good. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this.
When did you start training? When did you know you were gonna fight? When did you start training for?
And it was in March. The beginning of March.
Okay, so you had about 3-4 months.
Yeah, we had like almost 4 months I trained.
Who were you training with? Like what gym are you at right
I
now?
was training out of Maywood.
Okay.
And then I'd go to Pomona and I'd spar with the guys over there, and I'd spar with this one guy in Maywood. But I'd go to Pomona and spar with guys, younger guys, There's nobody my age to spar. It's hard to find sparring, so that had a lot to do.
It has to be with your age, or would you just spar?
To spar, no. A lot of these trainers wouldn't let their guys spar with me. Or someone, I don't know. They just wouldn't let me. They were saying they'll hurt me and stuff.
Why don't you give me a call? I'll let you beat me up.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, I was telling.
But now, I kind of learned to respect I don't know these guys that I was training with. I didn't really know them. Like a lot of the trainers and stuff in Maywood, I didn't really know them. But now that they see me, they didn't know I was training for this. Because I never really talked to them. I was just on my own, basically.
So they thought you were in there trying to get some weight, trying to get in shape?
Yeah, they just thought I was in there just to get in shape. They didn't know I was going to fight. But then when they seen me down here, they were surprised that I was fighting. And then I got to really know them now, And they were cool with me and saying, hey, next year, we'll work with you. We'll give you sparring, and stuff. Because I did talk to them after I fought, And they said, you won, man, you won. And I said, what, I needed some more sparring and stuff too, because it's hard, if you're not, you don't spar, I only sparred like 3 times.
That's it? Out of all those months?
Yeah. That's it, so it was bad, it was, and you gotta spar, bro.
Yeah, you know that.
You have to spar, so, But now they're telling, like last night, I was talking to a couple of the guys, from the club, and they were telling me, don't worry, we'll get you sparring. If you're gonna do it next year, we'll do it again. We'll get you sparring, get you better, better shape. And I said, okay, sounds good,
What's next? You gonna keep going? And you gonna stay in the gym?
No,
You
I'm
keep
not.
doing it? You
No,
gonna take a break?
I'll probably work. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna probably start working out of my garage the way it was when I
Okay.
started, just to keep my weight down. And I'll probably stay at the same weight. And just work out to like, I watch football. I like to drink beer, of course.
Yeah. We all like beer.
Yeah, so I'll probably just do that because that's when I started really training. Was after the Super Bowl. I got the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna start training. And I stopped drinking. But I still drank, a couple of beers here and there, like for my birthday.
Something
and
light?
stuff like that. Yeah, just a couple of beers and that was it.
Well, how was your eating? What were you eating? Nothing but
Just,
salads?
yeah, a lot of salads and that's it. Just a lot of salads to get down, I mean, I lost over 20 pounds.
Is he eating salad?
Yeah.
I gotta go on
A lot of salad. Sometimes I eat some food, but every night, like after I worked out at the gym, I drive home, get home, relax for a little while, then I go in the garage and run on the treadmill. I run like 3 miles, 2.5, 3 miles every night. And that's what kept my weight down so low, but I just would do that.
It kept your body burning all night.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you want to thank? This is going to be online, so is there anyone you want to thank? They can go on
I
there
want
and
to
check
thank
it out?
all the Maywood Boxing Club for letting me work out there. And I want to thank my trainer Danny and Sal. Sal's the one that he got me in that. And that's it. I just want to thank everybody for coming, all the people from work that came to see me, my mom, my dad, of course, my aunts, my uncle, all of them, of course, my sons. And that's basically it.
All right, well, Nick Ponce here with ConvictedArtist.com. John Ponce, and hope to see you again next year.
I'll be back.